Hello, hello. Welcome to MomBags&LadyBalls podcast. I am your girl, Peaches Hernandez.
Boss Lady Lou.
And K Crazy.
Hey.
So today, this is our second episode, and we have a new member on our board, or on our cast.
Cheers to sis.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. Yeah, because they drinking that devil juice. I'm not fucking with it. So I'm going to just be classy and drink my wine.
Sip, sip.
Like a rich bitch.
How was y'all weekend, though?
Girl, it was nice. I ain't doing nothing. Been playing on it. I'm ready for next week. I got a little bit of good news that I ain't shared with nobody, but I plan on not. But typically, I'm one of those people when you get good news, I want to tell everybody. I want everybody to be happy for me. I want that pat on the back, like, girl, good job, go ahead. But this time, I have kept it from everybody. All my family, the two friends I got, I'm just like...
Plus us.
I mean...
I think we're the two, right?
Okay. All right. It's like I'm just a little bit more reserved about it because I want to wait until I'm done with the finished project and then pop out like, oh, so that's where you've been? That's what you've been on? Because honestly, I feel like this year I've lost a lot of good friendships, a lot of relationships with people, and I don't feel like nobody's really genuinely happy for me. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and do this in peace and quiet and pop out like, oh, you was on your shit.
That's what you've been doing?
Popping out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pop your shit, sis.
No, I feel you, though. I feel like I was wondering that the other day, like, scrolling Facebook. And I see a lot of people saying that, though, now. Like, that they just gonna keep that stuff to themselves and then, like, pop out. Like, what is it because we're getting older and, like, we're becoming wiser and just understand the effects of, like, sharing all that news just willy-nilly? Or... like, is it something in the air? Like,
I just
think
feel
it's something in the air.
It is something in the air, and honestly, like I said, like this last year, 2022 whooped my ass. Okay, I felt like fucking Ike Turner was whooping my ass all last year. It was horrible, and I just feel like, why do I need to share that part of my good news to somebody that I don't know if you really, like, what are your intentions?
Right.
I don't know if they're pure. I don't know if you really gonna be like, oh, I wish you luck, and it's like, just keep it to yourself. You know what you gotta do. Buckle down on your shit and just...
Is it because you feel like those people, like when you were going through, you said you was 2022 whooped your ass. So do you feel like it's because those people wasn't there for you when you were down? That, like...
Yes, honestly,
because
I do.
we were just talking about that.
Like this past year, not to get off in my personal business and my personal life, like my life changed a lot. I had a lot happen in a short period of time where like my whole... everything has changed about
360 or 180?
1250.
Oh,
sheesh.
Damn.
Okay. like
that's a rollover, ain't it?
Man, but that's what I'm saying, like, and I feel like I'm the strong friend, and I feel like I check on people even in my darkest days.
Yeah.
And then like when I was going through all this stuff with my family and people's health and stuff, I didn't get that like, hey, you good, or hey, you need something, or hey, can I talk to you for a couple minutes, or what's going on? I didn't get any of that, and it like made me realize like you'll never get the, like you said, you'll never get the love that you give out back.
Right.
And it hurt my feelings because I try to see the good in everybody.
She really just said everything that I just said to you the other day.
Everything.
Like literally
just really
everything.
just
mind your business.
Okay. I was just like, but and it's hard because I'm a friendly person and I don't know a stranger. Just because I like to talk, I'll talk to anybody like, hey girl, what you going on? Oh, for real, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm just a friendly person.
Yeah.
But and it's just like it hurts to because like you think about how you started the year and how you ended the year, and like. The people that I will call close to me don't deal with me. And that's fine because there's no beef, no hate, no animosity or anything. But it's just like it makes you grow up and it makes you realize like, damn, you got to really buckle down. And at the end of the day, all I got is me. So.
And your glass of wine.
Yeah. That's
cheers.
about it.
Clink, clink.
So, but how do you feel about your good news? And like, how do you feel like you want to share it to everybody or you just want people like, wait a minute now? I didn't know she was doing that.
I think it depends on the news because
it
depends. That too. I was just about to say I've always been like, I don't know, like I don't have too many friends, but like I know a lot of people, so I don't know. Like I've always been one of the people that's not able to really talk to people in general anyway. So like I don't even know how to share my good news when I do have good news.
Yeah, and it's just hard because it's like I'm the most sociable, antisocial person. Because
that's me.
When I'm out, I'm like, hey, yeah. But then when I'm in the house, they be like, did that bitch die? Like, like where'd she go? I ain't seen her. Like, I'm very, like, I'm private, but I'm not private. Because it's like, I feel like when I'm at home, nothing outside them doors exists to me. Not a job, not a man, not a nothing. And
I got that bad. Like, it's to a point to where I, like, actually go outside in Jackson and then be like, when this get here? Like, where'd that come from? Like,
or we got to knock on the door to find you.
Yeah, that.
See, I'm embarrassed to say this, but like my lab, like where I was living, like I didn't even like let people know where I lived though, cause they be like, "Girl, you live there?" Like, "Girl, you been there how long? You lived there 6-7 years?" Girl, yes.
You get out your car, walk straight in the house, not look, no
like,
speak,
fuck
no nothing,
like,
tunnel vision.
Yeah, and that's just like, but I feel like my home is like.
It's supposed to be your sacred place.
Oh my
God. Everybody should not be welcome in your home.
Because people energies, and it's crazy because like I went somewhere and the vibe was off, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck home. Like
that's probably why people so messed up in the head. They be having all these random folks in their house, in and out, and
then like your mindset. You gotta have like the mindset to be around people, because people, you never know what nobody going through. People just try like, okay, I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna get out. But I've been to places where people like, oh yeah, I'm having a good time, and the next person next to me crazy as hell, got a gun, about to shoot the party up, and I'm not knowing I'm having the time of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I don't go out.
I'm scared outside. What? Did you go where?
Danger.
You better get you an alley. No, you just said you crazy.
No, I didn't say I was crazy.
I'm crazy.
I am perfect. I got what my dad say. I got good common sense. It just depends on if I want to use it.
All right.
But yeah,
I like that.
That's just, you know, I'm excited. It's killing me because it's like a huge thing, and I'm like, oh, I just want to tell people. I feel like a little kid, like, oh my god, like, hey, how you doing? Oh, let me tell you, like.
Speaking of little kids, that just triggered something in me with that question. Okay, so Tank, I had to take him to the dentist the other day, so it was just us in the car, and so I don't know what triggered it, but we just riding down the highway, and I said, Tank, do you feel like you can talk to me about stuff? Like, if you want to, like, do y'all kids come to y'all about stuff like that?
Yes, I feel like I text my daughter, like, if I'm working, like, hey, how was school? What was going on? And this. And she, like, texting. She, like, oh, okay, nothing happened. Then we get in the car. She, like, Mom, let me tell you about crazy so-and-so. So-and-so said this. And I'm like, girl, for real? What? And it made me think, like, damn, these kids is fucked up.
They are. It's crazy. That's why I like to try to talk to my kids, because, like, they'll tell me them stories all day long with no problem. Like, they told me something the other day that really got me want to go up to the school to figure out what's going on. But
yeah, and it's scary because it's like some of the stuff that they talking about. I was like 14, 15 years old, not knowing what some of that stuff was, and my daughter's 9, and she knows about like mental health and suicide, and they have these pep rallies and stuff like this. Like, what? Girl, I ain't know nothing about depression until I was in high school. What do you know about it?
That might be the problem with our generation.
They fucked up.
Yeah,
depression was so like downplayed. Like mental health in general is just downplayed for us. So now when we talk about it or like try to go get help, it's like, oh, this person is doing this. Oh, you got depression.
I'm so glad
it's like
that.
Contagious. Like you gotta
but for real, and it's crazy that you say that, because mental health, I feel like as being a black woman and having mental health issues, like, bitch, you sad? What you sad for? You black. You a woman. You a black woman. You have no right to be sad. And it's crazy because black women, not saying that any other women don't, but I feel like me as a black woman, I go through a lot of shit that I don't sit up and verbalize and talk about. And I feel crazy, like, I need help. I'm having a bad day. I can't get out of bed this day. And people look at you like, what, bitch? What? You black.
Especially when you like fake it, I guess would be the term. Like, you push yourself through it even though you having a bad day, but you like, I can't stop, I gotta keep going. Like
who gonna look out for my kids,
right?
Or who gonna pay these bills? Like, I can't take a mental health day because
but
I got so much going
when
on.
your mental get to you and you ain't here, like, God forbid it happen, but people kill themselves, and then the bills, they still there.
They gonna still be called.
The family's still there.
Crazy because it's like, now that I'm 25 years old, don't worry about my age, ain't none of y'all business. But I feel like now I take it very serious. Like, it's like I have to do it because it's like I grew up where my mother was the youngest of 9, and she went through her own issues and she had her own things, but she never took the time to be like, I'm having a bad day, I'm depressed, this is what I'm going through, I need help. And I seen that, and it's like, okay, you just put on your boots and you just keep going and being tough. And I'm like, I hate that. Like, I tell my daughter, if you having a bad day, please let me know. Please don't ever feel sad. And I've always been the type of person, like, if you having a bad mental health day, or you having a day where you just feel like you can't do it no more, call me. I don't ever want nobody to take their life because they don't feel like they have nobody to talk to.
Right.
And like, I work in a hospital, I see it all the time, and it's sad. People like, girl, she just playing crazy. No, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it really is.
But then,
go ahead. No, jinx.
Some people really do like play it crazy, like fake it for attention.
Yeah.
And then you don't really know who to
When
take serious.
Right. Or when that person actually has a moment, and then like, they need you to take them serious, but you can't because they didn't already cry wolf.
Right. And like, I've gotten to the point where I don't give a damn what nobody think about me. Yes, I do have depression. Yes, I have bad days. Yes, I go through stuff. But it's crazy because it's like I said, last year was rough for me. And I know the few people that I will call to reach out, like, hey, I'm having a bad day, I need somebody to talk to. And it's like, when I was trying to talk to them, like, hey, this is what I'm going on, I'm having a rough day. And they're like, girl, let me tell you about my problems. I know you call, but like, they ignore it. And you can't ignore.
That's why I don't answer my phone.
You cannot ignore your strong friend, because when a bitch says she tired, she tired for a reason.
And it take a lot to even say that as the strong friend.
It's hard though, like, to swallow your pride to admit to somebody, especially because I've been on my own since I was 14. I lost my mom, and I've been making it. Like, here and there, I had my sister to help me and stuff. And shout out to my sister because she helped me get to where I'm at. But I struggled a lot because, like, at 14, you lose your parent, your only, like, your best friend. And I had to figure out, like, all right, Maya, what you gonna do?
Peaches.
Yeah, excuse me, peaches. I'm switching back and forth. But you gotta, like, figure out, you gotta put your pieces to your puzzle back together and keep going. And I never honestly had a point to, like I never, like, fully, like, grieved. Like,
yeah.
Now I'm a mother, and I'm like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I don't know.
We gonna figure this out together.
Like, I don't know. Like, give me 5 minutes in the bathroom. But, like, that's just how life has been.
Just gotta keep pushing, huh?
Yeah, now it's fuck it. Fuck everything. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So have you, like, the depression thing, like, have you reached out to a therapist? 'Cause I know that's something that black people in general, like, they're allergic to.
Like, girl, you want a therapy? That's some white people stuff. It's not, because you can't talk to your family because your family, girl, what you depressed about?
You ain't got nothing. You had a good life. Like, how you gonna tell me how I feel about my life?
Right. I've tried it. I didn't like it. I've tried a couple of different people. Like, they're like, oh, okay. Like, girl. And I'm like, you made me feel worse. Like, is this how it's supposed to feel? Like, so why are you sad? Bitch, I don't know. I feel the same way. Like,
I tried it and I'm like, yeah, you just here for your money. Like,
yeah, most of them.
And that's the thing, you gotta find the right person for you. But to me, I didn't find the right person. Like, I went to the child, like, after my mom died, I went to those type of therapists and other stuff like that.
So you're not new to it, you true to it.
And I'm like, girl, what? Fuck, I'll keep my copay. Like, I just don't.
So if the therapists don't work, then what do y'all do to try to cope? Like,
so I do a support group, an infant loss support group every month.
Oh.
And we, like, just really talking to people that are or have, like, been through the same thing. So, like, that helped me a lot, losing the baby. And then it also helped with losing my brother, because I'm like, oh, I didn't go through this. Like, I didn't have people to talk to when I lost him. It was like more of a cheers, I'm just gonna pick up the bottle and drink type thing. Like, liquor was my go-to when I lost my brother. And then I had the baby a year and a half later, and shit was back at the bottle.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like you just expect it to just move on with life, and it's like that's not
how it works.
Like, I gotta have, like, you know, you gotta have time for yourself. And honestly, like, how I deal with, like, when I'm having a bad day, I get up, like, come on, get dressed. I might have $12 in my account, bitch. We going somewhere, okay? I'm gonna spend a couple dollars on me. I'm gonna do something.
Spending money does help.
Yes.
It helps temporarily.
Yes, temporarily.
That's a habit that I had to break, and then I'm trying to get my mom out of that too, because I feel like my mom right now is just working just so that she can support that bad habit. Like,
first of all, I'm not sad though. So we're not gonna take that away. But no, I get what you're saying, because I was bad at it. Shop what? When I first started working at the hospital, I'm so embarrassed to say this, but every paycheck I would buy 4 pairs of shoes. Don't judge me. I was single. I was single.
You had no kids?
No, like what? Foot Locker champs, they like Maya. Like, hey yo, what y'all got?
Confetti falling off the ceiling.
Like, look, we see what we got. Like, oh, it's payday days. That bitch coming in here. Get them shoes, size 7.5.
They knew they was getting their mark that day.
Yeah, but and like now I'm like, girl, like, and it's crazy because I recently moved and I'm like, well, why the fuck do you got all these shoes and all this stuff? You only got 2 feet.
Man.
And you know what my go-to is? I'll throw on some Crocs on a heartbeat. A pair of tennis shoes is killing me to put these shoes. I got shoes on today and I want to take them off. Bad. But
that's why I don't buy shoes.
I mean, I'm gonna still, I'm gonna spend a couple dollars
on some shoes.
I'm gonna spend a couple dollars. I'm gonna spend a little something on there, just a little something. But
okay, so we talking about dollars. Me and Kalani was just talking about this budgeting thing. Do you have a budgeting system?
She was just talking about sprinkling dollars on me.
Like, do you have an allowance that you take out of your check to do that, or do you just?
No, I pay bills first.
Okay.
And then that. But now I'm at the point where, like I said, I got my good news and my little situation going on instead. You know what I'm saying?
It's itching me. I want to know. Like,
I'm gonna tell you later. But it's like being an adult, and I want her to be responsible because, like, honestly, like I said, I got emancipated when I was 15, 16. I didn't know how to fucking take care of myself.
They don't teach us
Like, I didn't know, like, okay, you got to pay your rent, you got consumers, you got water, you got garbage, you got groceries. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm 15 years old. Like, I gotta do what? I gotta give y'all this money every month? Like, I want to set my daughter up, and, like, I'm trying to be disciplined. Like, we do the allowance thing. You get paid once a week, but your chores need to be done. And this is how much money you get. This is how much you can spend on this, but you are required to save this much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let you blow your money on bullshit.
I like that.
Same.
And like I told her, like, you're gonna get older and it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to go to college and stuff. And I want to send you off nice. I want you to have backup money if you need something or whatever. I wasn't taught that to save. And like, girl, like the other day, the furnace went out in the house. I was stressed the fuck out. Like, y'all want how much? I was gonna show in the back bedroom.
Let me go figure out how to fix it myself.
Like, I was gonna get on YouTube and try to fix it. I was gonna say, hey, won't you come back here in this back bedroom? Let me show you what that is. Like, you want all this money right now? Like. And, like, I had it, but it's just, like...
Not for that.
Yeah, like, I was planning on, like, girl, yes, I'm about to go ahead and take me a little weekend trip and just go on shop till I drop. But it's, like, you got to be responsible. And I'm, like, I want her to be like, okay, so in a case of emergency, being a homeowner, you need to figure out, you need to have nest egg money for stuff to break down. You got to have this money. Like, this is stressful. Like, being an adult is ghetto as fuck. Like, whoever decide, like, I wish I could go back. Like, girl, you want to be grown? Yes, so I could do this. Fuck that. Be a kid.
It's not where it's at.
It's not
where it's at.
Stupid.
Paying bills is overrated.
Definitely. Especially when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
No. That's stupid. Like, that's the dumbest shit I ever said. I want to be grown. For what? Why?
Like, who raised me? Like,
I want to go to bed at 7:38 because I got to be at work at 4. Like, that's dumb. Like, this is dumb. Like, it's ghetto. Like,
I still stay up till like 2 and be at work at 6:30.
You are a roughneck type of woman. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna call you out your name, but baby, I don't know how you do it because I would be calling you.
I don't know how I do it.
That's what I wanted to say to them when they came in earlier to get their hair done, and they was like all tired and stuff. Like,
we do this. I
don't know if it's because we are moms and we're just programmed to like run off of no sleep.
No, maybe I need a couple hours of sleep because I am not.
Because we shouldn't be programmed to run like
not
this.
Like 10. Like, you need like 10?
I need like at least 6.
Like every night though, like it'll be
like
nice.
Yes, girl, I took a nap before I left the house. I ain't did nothing all day. Put some food. I'm not, baby. If it's a time for me to take a nap, I'm gonna take a nap.
But like during the week though, like
if it's time for me to take a nap, I'm gonna take a nap. I don't give a fuck what we got going on. A funeral, baby shower, bar mitzvah. I'm gonna take a nap.
A bar mitzvah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I feel you. I like naps too, but I just feel like it's not realistic for moms to like it. I tell the whole house to
fuck off. I'm going to sleep.
Oh,
we ain't ate all day. Fuck off, y'all. I got my pajamas on. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. A cereal with this bitch making a sandwich. Leave me alone. I'm going to sleep. That's one thing I don't play about.
So you need to like have a class for moms to have that kind of energy because
fuck
like
off.
some of us feel guilty. Like
guilty for what?
Being tired. Kids ain't ate, house a mess. Like, do you have mom guilt?
Yeah. Why am I going to bed and my house look like this?
Yeah.
Girl, fuck this house. It's your house. Girl, it's your house. Nobody should be in there. If you got something slick to say about how your house leave, they can fucking leave.
Nikki came over, it was laundry all over the furniture. I'm like, girl, I'm sorry, let me move this over.
But it's reality. Like, look, like she understands she's a working mom. You're a working mom. I wish a motherfucker would come to my house and be like, girl, bitch, leave. This is my house. This is where I live. This is where I maintain and pay my bills. I will. No.
You ain't got to be here if you don't like it.
And it's crazy because I'm not a company person. Like, you can pop up at my house. I'm not going to answer the door. Even
I knocked at your door before and you didn't open it.
Thank you. Because I'm not. When I get home, my pants come off before my shoes. I'm comfortable. I don't
that part.
How is that possible, Amari?
One move. One move. And it's just people like you can't keep up with the Joneses, and people want you to be, oh, you gotta live this way. Yes. People will have you fucking fooled on Facebook. I know 17.
I promise they do. I
know 17 bitches right now. They live in a lavish life. Them bitches mattresses on the floor. They ain't. No.
Keep going, girl. Keep going.
I'm like, I hate that though. And people that talk so much shit about other people, like, girl, I would never live like that. Bitch, you got an air mattress. You got no frame. It's got duct tape on it. Like, you can't let people be like, oh, you gotta live this way, and this is how I clean my house from top to bottom with a toothbrush. Good for you, bitch. Good.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm gonna sweep them out this kitchen and go
I'm gonna come over
sleep.
Tomorrow after work and help you clean your house. Okay. Because I'm gonna sit down while you clean the house, and then when you complain, you can go.
That's the main reason why I'm happy that I'm in the shop now and not at home, still working from home. Because I felt like it was just too much. A house full of men that, you know, and the boys and
the boys are just messy.
That part. So not I'm trying to.
I only got one at home, but I feel like it's 6.
Look, young boys are like they know how to clean up, but they just it's like they can't move without
instruction.
I'm definitely that, but like they just walking down the hallway and then like running their hands all down. Why do you have to touch the wall?
And you know what, like, so I help take care of my aunt that has dementia. I love her some days, and other days I'll be ready to knock her head.
You love her to death.
Off her shoulders. She'll eat, like, I'll cook or whatever, and she'll eat. She'll leave all the dishes, like, I'm going to lay down. No, the fuck you not. I'm not. This is not Applebee's. I am not no waitress. You better take care of your dishes. Like, I hate that. Like,
yeah,
she's like,
clean
what
up
you
behind
here?
yourself.
What that mean?
This is not a maid service, TT.
It's like, girl, if you don't clean your shit up, because that shit will sit there. My daughter, no. Okay, I'm done eating. Let me wipe this table down. Don't leave no mess, because if I got to get up and clean the next day, your ass will be hungry. I will not feed you shit. I am not your maid.
Yeah. That's what we working on with the boys. Well, they already do it, like, for the most part, but that kitchen is the one, like, they at that stage now where they trying to cook for themselves, so they go in there and tear up the whole kitchen trying to make a sandwich.
When Kason open the bread and don't close it back.
Or they just twist it a little bit and then throw it up there. And then
like, then it be still when you go to get your shit. And I be so mad, though, like my daughter has to understand, like, okay, my mom like things a certain way. Let me put it back a certain way, because I will make you suffer.
We sound like our moms. Like, listening to y'all talk, because, you know, I can't relate. But listening to y'all talk, this sound like, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'm offended that you said
I think I started this conversation now. I'm talking about I can't relate.
Like, I can't relate. You can't relate. I don't know. I don't know. Like, the older I get, the more I just don't have a tolerance for anything. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, girl, what?
It's cheaper to just stay in the house.
I love to
outside is expensive
as hell.
And I like to spend money. Like, oh, fuck it. Look, we having a good time. Let's have a good time. Baby, I love to be at home. Shit. But, no.
Get you some cousins or friends that know how to make drinking games.
I got one cousin, and we just talk on the phone. No, I got a whole bunch of cousins, but like, girl, she's like, girl, what you doing in the house? Girl, me too. Okay, let's FaceTime and watch the same show and talk shit and this girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I come from a big ass family, big stupid ass family.
Same.
Girl, what? No.
Your cousin's finna be listening to this. Like,
I don't give a fuck. Maybe like that bitch ain't shit. Show
we finna cut her branch off.
Girl, what? And good thing I got a car, because I go to brunch by my goddamn self. That's one thing I'm learning how to do. Go somewhere by myself. I love to go sit at the bar by myself.
I was just listen.
I do. It's hard. At first it was hard because I be looking crazy like that. I be thinking people like, look, that bitch lonely over there. Look at her fat ass over there by herself drinking, lonely bitch. But now I like it, because you know what I do? I go to the bar and I sit and talk to the old white man like, hey, how you doing?
Okay, sugar daddy.
And they slide right on over. I said you better quit playing for I put this purr on you. Okay, hey,
Big purr.
Okay, purr. Okay.
That's funny. I was just telling Tommy I wanted to go get some sushi by myself, and he like
Why?
damn near cussed me out. What do you mean? You just said you went and sat at the bar.
But sushi though?
You don't eat sushi?
I don't eat seafood. I eat chicken. That's like about it.
No,
so black.
She went to dinner with us last night.
Definitely not. Hey.
We had a whole seafood boil.
I mean, I'm not against it. That's fine. It ain't for me. I've tried it, but
I
I'm
like
like,
sushi.
What don't you like about it?
the smell. The shit don't be smelling right. I have not. You want me to eat this?
No, we had, what was it, like the salmon something?
Crab
Salmon
cakes.
smells-
Crab cakes. It smelled like, did you go to Parkside?
Yeah.
Okay, so it smelled like the girls' bathroom at Parkside.
I'm a.
Aww.
It's some grown ass woman that still smell like.
Dang. Nah, you gotta know how to do seafood. Seafood and what else?
Not everybody can fry chicken either. I'm gonna throw that out there.
It's fish.
Because I can't.
What?
I don't really eat it, so I never learned how to cook it.
You don't know how to fry chicken?
Nope.
She likes seafood. You like chicken. You
I
know
feel
how to
like-
boil some crab legs?
Yeah.
I know how to boil crab legs, but that don't mean what?
Everybody, you know.
Okay, so I had gallbladder issues.
Okay,
I had my
okay.
gallbladder taken out, so it was like cut out all greasy, fatty foods.
Okay, I get that.
And so, like at that point, I'm like, what do I need to learn how to cook it for?
I mean, but what if you get you a Big Daddy and Big Daddy like, baby, I want you to fry me a.
We're gonna throw it in the air fryer.
I don't know.
Because
if
air
that-
fried chicken is actually really good
Like with the skin or without the skin?
with the skin.
Like with the bone or without the bone? Like raw?
With-
Why
the
did
bone.
you get? Wait, you getting way too detailed for me though. Like, with the bone, without the bone.
Because
Lemon
chicken
pepper, no
cook
lemon pepper.
different. Chicken cook different. Like, you know, boneless
So
chicken breast
the
cook
little
different than-
wingdings from Sam's Club in the big bag, throw season them.
See, so you talking about wingdings, so not like a whole slab, like a chicken breast.
You gonna
Would
say
you
a
put
whole
that
slab
in
of
the air fryer?
I mean, it could, but I ain't never did it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go
let
try
me know
it.
how that go. I just feel
got you.
like, I don't know,
I'm gonna go try it.
the air fryer with raw.
I'm not an air fryer person. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna show
It
you
just
how the
scares
chicken
me.
go from raw to
It scares me now from
crispy in the
TikTok.
air fryer.
I'm like, what, 10 minutes? I just
something like that.
And an Instapot scares me. I feel like that's witchcraft. So how the fuck are you cooking a whole turkey in 7 minutes? Bitch, I'm not eating that.
I don't
I'm
want to.
not. That's
because-
scary.
It's now like being put out there. You know, social media is something serious. Like somebody make a video or something. The box on the air fryer.
Oh, it says about reproductive issues and cancer. Everything causes cancer.
That's what I was just about to say. So technically,
Somebody's
like
parents probably was standing too close to the microwave with their kids, and
that's
why,
what I'm saying. Like
that's
I feel,
why I got job security.
And then you think about it like the perms now giving you cancer. First of all, what?
it just registered when she said she played too much.
Oh, that's I hope you. Ooh, that's
All right, wait, okay.
I just like breezed over it and I came back like, what you just said? That is really fucked up.
Okay, wait, we gotta keep going.
We
we gotta scroll past
can't keep
that
going.
one.
That is fucked up.
We gotta scroll past that because we can't explain that. We gonna be like the off the show we was just watching where he, you know, our words got twisted and then they gonna be trying to dog us out. Come on, we gotta breeze over that one.
I'm not going to hell with y'all.
So, what's for dinner tonight? Since we
Pepper
talking about
steak?
chicken. Yeah, you was talking about the pepper steak in the crock pot.
Girl, I would throw anything in a crock pot. Bitch, I am lazy.
What you want to do, an Instapot?
No, fuck no. Crock pot is slow. You can't cook a whole turkey in 7 minutes. That's just, you gonna be sick. That's what's wrong with these kids nowadays. You feed them raw fucking poultry and shit. No. No.
Salmonellas.
Salmonellas and all that. That's why these kids can't color. They all fucked up and they sensitive as hell.
My son is the next. What's the artist name? I almost said Beethoven. Beethoven do
Van
music.
Gogh?
He was
don't
deaf.
What got to do with what he do though?
Oh, you just said the same artist. I was
Van
just
Gogh?
throwing out a random thing.
Van
No, he
Gogh.
cut off his ear. He has schizophrenia.
Wow.
He did. You didn't know that? Because who else gonna cut off a fucking ear and be like, I'm normal?
Mike
It's
Tyson
too-
bit one.
He is not to talk about Mike Tyson, but he ain't got all. So like, it's a box of crayons and it's like quite a few of them missing out of his box.
Okay, he only
Have
got
you ever
like
heard him talk?
yeah.
So why would you use that as an example?
I don't know.
Anyway, you asked me what I was cooking. I was cooking pepper steak. Girl, yes, I love a crock pot. Girl, what? It's my day off. My day off. I didn't want to cook. Because, baby, I
So
could
you want
go.
the crock pot to cook for you
So that
while
she can
you
just
enjoy
sit,
your day off.
Yes, you know what I.
So she could just send that Betty in there and get her rice and her pepper steak, huh?
No, hell no, that's that shit. No, because she be like, oh, I just spilled this everywhere. Girl, if you old, but you can clean. But and then like, God forgive me, but I watched my 600-pound life. I was cooking it. I'm sorry, but like, and I'm a big person, but some of that shit they be eating do be looking good. Like,
hey, have you noticed though that everybody on that show ain't none of them single?
First of all, that makes me sad because how the fuck Betty Joe 792-pound ass got a whole husband and kids, and I'm like, too something to do something, and I can't even like.
Same.
Like, I might as well eat whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna eat these cupcakes. I'm gonna eat these chips. For what?
I went down on the scale. I should have went the other way.
I'm like, these bitches all got husband waiting on them, wiping their ass, cooking their food. I can't even get somebody to go get me a bottle of water. Like, what? I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucked because it's like, I don't get it.
So, I feel like having a husband, because we're talking about, the folks on 600-pound life.
No shade to them, because everybody got a fat ass auntie or grandma.
But for real though, like, do you feel like if you was the whole getting comfortable thing? Because I know I'm big, like,
real big.
Happy weight, like, is happy weight a thing or is it just
Yes, it is a thing. Like, because like I'm not gonna say the type of men I used to date, but you know what I'm saying. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pharmaceutical type of man. We going out to eat, we eat good, you know what I'm saying? Until y'all get in an argument, he like, yeah, that's why your ass getting fat. Like, you ain't say nothing when you was flipping and dipping this fupa the other day. Now I gotta be a fat ass. But we going out to eat all the time and stuff.
Like, you made me this way.
Right.
Oh, you're whining and dining me, making me happy.
Like, right, I wasn't going to Benihana's by myself. We was doing Ichiban. We was going the cheap route, okay? But since it's your money, we're going to go and
We're gonna drive.
Okay.
To Benihana.
Yes. Oh, I got a question.
What's that?
Like, so a friend of mine was like, when I was like, oh, I want to date, but dating in Jackson sucks ass because my high school crush looked like he did 15 years in like the feds. Like, he looks horrible. And I like seen him. I'm like, he's like, yeah, let me take you out. I'm like, no, like I know I'm heavy like a Chevy, but baby, you look rough.
What?
I know my limitations, but it's like, and then like when you see people from school and like, oh, he used to be so fine, and then like she was like, won't you try online dating? No shade to people that do. That shit's scary.
Yeah, because you can get like the Craigslist killer and. Like,
you could be whoever you want online. I attract crazy people in real life. Why the fuck do I want to get on the internet and look for somebody else crazy? And I owe this to everybody.
And then you don't even know that they crazy online. You don't know that they crazy until you get with them in person.
And one thing that bothers me, like, oh, go out of town today. Yeah, you can go out of town, but he could be a fucking feet freak sniffing people's feet at the grocery store.
What's the question?
And he could be cool. Like, how do you feel about online dating?
How do I feel about online dating?
You married, so it doesn't matter to you.
But I still have an opinion on this
right.
because I know people that have done it. And like it works for some people and it doesn't work for others. Like I feel like online dating, you just got to be careful because to be honest, that's what the world has really come to. Like everything, regardless, is like online dating.
My cousin's about to get married and she met him online.
Yeah,
she about to get married. I mean, and
they've been together for like six years maybe.
And that's nice though that some people find stuff like that. But I'm saying about me, about mine, no,
it didn't work.
No, I'm not doing it.
I think we got married from online dating, and it was like a FaceTime meetup, and then like
that's definitely not online. And he was friends with.
I mean, you need internet or
no, but it's not like.
But he was connected to your family.
Or what's so that other one called?
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
That just
It's a lot of them now. Like is it Bumble?
I don't know none of
Bumble.
I thought Bumble was something else.
Oh, I don't.
FarmersOnly.com.
I'm getting on Christian Mingle, so if I will get on Christian Mingle. I'm gonna tell you, my ad name is Peaches Too Freaky. Christian Mingle. Bounce that ass in a circle for Jesus. So just
you getting banned. That's where Mark Zuckerberg at right now over there on Christian Mingle blocking your account.
First of all, he having a whole baby. That's because first of all, have you seen
Mark Zuckerberg, right?
I just got out of Facebook jail, okay? And I'm always in Facebook jail because I'm gonna say what I want, whatever. But my thing is, how the fuck are y'all still doing watch my stories and none of y'all in jail? Some of y'all need to be in real jail. Some of the shit. Do y'all see the little Asian boy, the little Asian dude, and he had the thing?
How many times did you watch it?
Once. That was enough. I'm not one of the people that's gonna just keep going back. I mean, I showed everybody at work they watched it.
So we got multiple views from you.
That's fine, but I wasn't physically watching. Like, look at this nasty shit. Like, and then
you
I can't get
everybody else to see it.
Yeah, I did because like I just want to know like how do you do something like that and like how do you live a normal lifestyle? With your ass that big.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like, how do you discover that you can do something like that? Like, you know what? Today I'm gonna try some off the wall shit.
Like it's like an ear piercing. You know how they gauge him? He probably worked his way up.
But why would you want to show somebody else that?
Why would you try that?
Like his family, I'm pretty sure his family, his mama probably seen that. Like
you know they did. And
don't come back over
he ain't
here.
got no family no more. You know they disown him.
Nasty bastard. Each his own. I can't say that because it's probably some stuff that people say that I do is nasty, but whatever. But I'm not doing no weird shit like that.
Okay, so not no crazy shit, but like food cravings. Like what do you think somebody would consider nasty that you eat?
Shit, nothing, because I don't fuck around. I just do, like, I honestly, like, I try not to do red meat. Like, I do chicken, but I ain't doing, like, girl, let me put some pickles and, like, I don't do nothing weird like that or anything.
So you don't eat pickles and hot Cheetos?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
Oh,
I don't even like pickles.
No, yes you do, because the way you say it is like, you don't eat pickles
No,
and
I don't. I've never put those together. I just thought of something.
I don't get down like that. Like, leave my
So you basic.
As fuck. As fuck.
Dang.
I like it.
And I always talk
Yeah.
crap about you not like going out of your comfort zone. She worse than you?
Clearly.
But I'm like kind of more on the healthy side. Like, I don't eat nothing. Like, I don't eat fried foods.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Because a lot of people are going that way, going the vegan route and stuff like that. Like, eventually I would like to be vegetarian. But I just...
You look like you lying.
About what? Oh, no, I was just scratching my face. No, I ain't gonna lie. Because I will fuck up some asparagus. I'm just saying. But, like, eventually, because, like, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm heavy like a Chevy. I'm just trying to get a little bit more healthier because I'm getting older. And I want to be...
you can still be healthy and be heavy.
Very true. But I just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just change a little bit. I mean, because I'm always going to be a beautiful plus-size woman. And I don't really care what nobody say. Like, nobody like fat women. Your daddy do.
And
Look at your fat-ass mama. Your granddaddy let your fat ass granny. Slew foot bitch.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, like, I hate when people like. I know I'm like all over the place, but I hate when people like. I feel like the BBW situation is becoming like a trend. People really don't like big girls like that, but people love their fat ass and grandmas and mamas and all that.
TikTok loves the BBWs.
I was just about to say the BBWs.
That's for the internet. That's all for the clout though. Like you went. When's the last time you been out and you seen a big girl and a skinny dude together?
All the time walking through here.
That's Jackson though. That's Jackson. It's tax time. That's different. After like
they
March.
working for them refunds.
Well, they are. That's why I don't date during this time.
It's crazy.
No, like for real. So this girl I worked with, and she was huge. Like baby was like linebacker big, and she's like, I never had a boyfriend. I never nothing. And then she had that weight loss surgery. She was like trying to convince me about it. I'm like, girl, I ain't about to do that, girl, because I still get flipped and dip big as all. I'm like, what? She's like, you'll be much happier, girl, because you got men coming out the woodwork. We still got all that saggy.
So in other words, ladies, hold on to your tax checks.
Don't let them flip it. That's all I can say. You'll never see that money again.
Hell no.
Have you ever got caught by that scam? You the guy.
Listen. I'm fat, but I'm not desperate fat. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody sweet talk me on no like thousands of dollars. Like, what?
But you was young before.
Yeah, I've been young before. Every man that I've ever been with has always done for me.
That's good.
Always.
That's good.
Like I'm fat, but I'm not desperate fat.
You
like,
ain't
you gonna give me back my money? I'm not one of those. Girl, I like to shop too much. I'm not about to give my money to nobody.
I can't say the same. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was one of those dummies. Like I ain't let her flip my tax money.
Yeah.
But I did let her. I ain't
you
gonna
threw
say
some
it.
money down the drain. You gave it to him and it went down the drain.
Did you give him money for studio time? Did you?
I let a broke nigga baby mama me.
You gave him money for the studio?
You didn't hear what she said?
No.
I let a broke nigga baby mama me.
Oh, I did that too, but
See?
he ain't get no money out of me. He just got a baby. That's about it.
That's even worse. That's even
no, it's not, because now I got the taxes.
Period.
Okay, you right.
He ain't get no taxes, and when he files his taxes,
but that's once a year.
It's coming to you.
Like you spend way more than that.
Yeah, but
so that's not really a come up.
I mean, it's not a come up, but I'm doing better than him.
It's a blessing.
Period. A beautiful blessing.
Because who gonna wipe his ass when he get old?
A beautiful blessing. I think this session was fun though.
It was absolutely fun.
I think we should like work on it again next week. 2 weeks.
Shit, I ain't doing nothing on Sunday.
Sundays, is that when we, when they can catch us?
Sipping and tripping.
Sipping and tripping.
All right, peace out, bitches.